Winter storm Elliott has begun moving into the United States today, with rain and snow spreading through the northwestern part of the country. Things will only go downhill from here, with widespread major impacts expected across the United States, coming in the form of life-threatening wind chills, damaging winds, and a blizzard. To begin this video, let's focus in on the timing of the system, and how much snow we are expecting. Widespread mountain snow will spread inland on Tuesday, posing the risk for snow squalls across the area. Snowfall is expected to arrive in the northern plains by early on Wednesday morning, and then reaching the upper Midwest shortly after. Snowfall will increase in coverage during the day on Wednesday, with snow spreading into Oklahoma by Thursday morning. This area of snow will move to the south and east as we go into Thursday, as a low-pressure system forms over the Mid-South. The low-pressure center will start intensifying as we go into Thursday afternoon and evening, as it moves north towards the Great Lakes. Heavy snow may start developing on the backside of the cold front by Thursday night, as it advances east. Heavy snow will likely be ongoing across the Great Lakes and Ohio Valley as we go into Friday, with blizzard conditions ongoing. The low-pressure center should move into Canada by Friday afternoon, with snow continuing to fall over the Great Lakes and interior northeast. The snow will spread into the interior northeast into Friday night, before moving into southeast Canada. Lake effect snow does look like it will remain present around the Great Lakes even by Sunday, before the system finally clears out. Here are the expected snowfall accumulations for the Northwest. Widespread snow will move through the region through Wednesday evening, bringing a dusting to at least a few inches in the blue shades. The heaviest snow totals are expected in the Cascades, especially in Washington state, as well as parts of the Rockies in Idaho, Montana, and Wyoming. A wind-driven light snow can be expected across the central United States, with about a dusting to 4 inches in most locations. Snow accumulations will be heavier as you get closer to the Ohio Valley and Great Lakes, especially in places like Michigan, Minnesota, Iowa, Illinois, Wisconsin, and Indiana. More heavy snowfall is possible in the interior northeast, but mainly for the higher elevations and locations near the Great Lakes. Along with widespread snow across the country, we also expect very dangerous wind chills, which I have made sure to talk about in all of my updates. The following is a graphic provided by the Weather Prediction Center, giving some information about the timing and severity of this cold air. The first point says a combination of frigid temperatures and gusty winds behind an Arctic cold front will bring dangerously cold conditions across most of the country this week, and the eastern United States by the week's end. The Arctic air will arrive quickly behind the cold front, with temperatures likely to drop 25 to 35 degrees in just a few hours as the front passes a given location. If we take a closer look at this map provided on this graphic, we can see the timing of the Arctic air. The front will pass through the central United States between Wednesday and Thursday, before moving through the eastern part of the country between Friday and Saturday. Snow squalls are also a threat, like I mentioned earlier in the video, mainly across the western United States in this pink shade. These snow squalls may lead to hazardous travel in the western U.S. from Tuesday night into Wednesday. Snow rates over 1 inch per hour and gusty winds may lead to sudden whiteout conditions. A flash freeze is also possible for parts of the Mid-South to the East Coast. Rain before the Arctic front could freeze in the rapidly falling temperatures and lead to icy roads and hazardous travel. Here are the forecasted minimum wind chills across the country between December 20th through the 25th. Places in the blue shades could see wind chills between 0 and 20 degrees. Places in purple may experience wind chills as low as -10 degrees. Once you get into the white color, temperatures may feel like they are between -20 and -30 degrees. The most extreme wind chills are anticipated in this large pink shade, where wind chills may feel lower than -40 degrees. Strong winds has been something I have mentioned throughout the video, but exactly what areas are at the greatest risk? Well, basically the entire eastern half of the country. Winds will begin to pick up over the central United States on Wednesday, before intensifying and spreading across multiple states as we go into Thursday and Friday. The highest risk for damaging winds is going to be around the upper Midwest, Ohio Valley, Great Lakes, and interior Northeast, where winds could gust as high as 60 to 70 miles per hour, with gusts to 80 miles per hour especially in the mountainous terrain. Before we conclude this video, one other aspect of this storm that I think is worth mentioning is the flash flood potential. This black shaded area that I implemented into portions of New England represents where there is currently a slight risk of excessive rain according to the Weather Prediction Center. This is going to be a threat because heavy rain is expected to move through the area. Warmer temperatures will also cause snow to melt, exacerbating the flood threat. And that's all the information for today's video. If you like this update, consider subscribing for further updates from this channel in the coming days.